This is a new moon reading for Sagittarius for the month of September. So first of all, a good shuffle. Please don't forget to like this video. It really does help to get it out there. Helps the channel to grow so I can do more and more of these types of readings for you. If you can relate to anything, then please do leave a comment or share. There's also links if you'd like to buy me a coffee or for a personal reading. You may well have this question: is it the end of the beginning or the beginning of the end around a situation? But what I get here is there is some unfinished business, okay? Something needs to be resolved before things can move to the next level. It's a bit like being in that computer game, you know? You're trying to move to the next level, but you need to pick up like the gold coin or the key. So in your case, something needs to be sorted first of all, and then things can move forward. But you are being told that it's not the end. Okay, it's very much about things will then move from one stage to a new one once this has been resolved, this situation. There's a lot of looking back here. There's been a lot of, you know, disappointments, you know. It's like you're fearing the worst, okay? You're fearing that it's over here, okay? I mean, I do see you dressed in black as well, so there might have been a recent mourning as well, but around matters of the heart, it's focusing on what went wrong. But once you change your perspective or change your direction, notice there's 2 cups still standing here. There's so much ahead of you. So perhaps the lesson is to actually change your perspective or change your direction. And don't forget, if you change the way you look at something, then what you look at also changes. And the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. I do get a masculine energy here around all of this, though it could be male or female, okay? Just someone who's shown to be very cold, very distant. They could well be mindless as well and very destructive in some ways as well. And there's a strong sense of, you keep looking at that, but you're also feeling very unsettled within yourself as well, and you're just focusing on what went wrong all the time, okay? But there's so much ahead of you once you change your perspective or direction. Interesting, the Hanged Man then comes in. So it does show, you know, things are stuck, okay? Something needs to be faced up to so that you can have this transformation or this transition which you're looking for. There's also something here about you need to face up to your inner demons. It's like you've been neglecting something, turning a blind eye to something, pushing something under the carpet here. But what it's saying is that once you face up to your fears, your worries, your doubts, then things will just open up for you. Because at the moment, it seems like there's a lot of distractions, which could be social media, watching too much TV, eating. But once you actually face up to this, which you'll go into, then things will then start to open up for you. Because at the moment, it's like you haven't been getting what you want emotionally, and it's been happening over and over again. It's relentless, okay? You've had enough, okay? You don't like feeling like this at all, okay? It makes you feel kind of very unsettled. It gets in the way of your life as well. You try to do something and then your emotions start building up, and it kind of zaps up your energy, your confidence, your motivation. There is this release coming up within yourself. Yeah, so it's like in this letting go, you allow what's yours to come in, okay? It's like you walk away from a situation, and then in walking away, what you want starts coming towards you. So it's like this win-win situation. But, because the way it's been is that you've been holding on, you've been giving someone the benefit of the doubt just over and over again. Okay, but the feeling here is of just walking away from something, which then brings about these positive changes, which are shown by the 2 cups here. It's interesting. I'm also getting a feminine energy here. But again, it could be male or female. It could be connected to this masculine energy. Very negative, very toxic. Okay, they've been trying to cause a lot of interference, you know, sticking their oar in where it's not wanted. But I just see you just drawing a line in the sand, dealing with the situation differently, or even walking away from the situation, which has been shown actually brings these positive results for you. It's not easy at the moment. You know, there's a lot of conflict. I sense inner conflict. I sense conflict on the outside. This is an interesting card because if you look at it, are these people fighting? You know, are they playing a game or are they building something? So you're getting mixed signals here from somebody, and it's making you feel very unsettled within yourself. But what I sense is once you walk away from something, then you're going to hear the truth. You know, things will then become more settled for you and you'll gain more certainty or even more commitment. You fear that nothing's going to open up, but it will. I mean, that's an interesting card, the Judgment reverse, because when I was in Prague about 3 years ago, I was in a cafe and I took out my tarot cards, as you do. And this woman saw me with them. She comes over, she has a pack, so we give each other a reading. She got the Judgment reversed, and she said it's very much about acceptance. And I took on that meaning. So there's something about you're going to accept a situation, and then the situation will change around you. It's a bit like you got two ships in the ocean, yeah? But it's a choppy ocean. The ships can't come together. So it's like you and what you want, but they're so, you know, the emotions are very high because emotions are very much like water, same type of properties. But once the sea calms down, the ships can come together. So once your thoughts settle, your emotions settle, you go towards what you want and what you want starts coming towards you. There's also something here, someone's going to wake up and smell the coffee. So perhaps when you walk away from something, someone's going to have a wake up call. It will be difficult for a while. But don't forget the darkest hour is just before the dawn, and it is like an elastic band. You pull it back and then you let go and it projects itself forward, okay? Or like being on a plane and going from one place to a better place, you know, but experiencing turbulence along the way. It's all about expansion, it's about growth. There's always growing pains when you learn something and you make changes in your life, okay? But it's a bit like you're going up a steep learning curve. I keep getting it, but then it becomes like a sort of plateau, so things will become more settled for you after this challenging period. So don't forget to like, to share, to comment. There's also links if you'd like to buy me a coffee or for a personal reading. Thank you.